Hey guys, this is Steve from the Stock Market Shark, and I'm just coming with a very brief update. One of our favorite company, Palantir, has published its report before the bell, so we have the numbers in front of us. So let's just briefly run over them and see what we can expect in today's trading session. The Market Watch headline says Palantir increases annual revenue guidance as earnings meet expectations. So briefly, the earnings, the revenue, and the EPS was mainly in line with the expectations, but there was a raise. There was a quite considerable raise in the guidance, so that's pretty good news for the future. So let's see the numbers in more details. Basically, the third quarter loss was 5 cents per share. This is including the stock-based compensation. So as you guys know, Palantir has a very considerable stock-based compensation, and it makes sense to look at the numbers after adjusting the third quarter loss or the third quarter results with the impact of the stock-based compensation. So adjusting for the stock-based compensation and other effects, the company reported earnings of 4 cents per share. So this is exactly what the analysts have been waiting for, have expected. So in the last few quarters, Palantir was able to produce some surprise, beating the estimates. But in this quarter, this could not be achieved. So the eventual results are totally in line with the expectations. In terms of the revenue was 392.1 million, up from 289 million from last year. And what's important is that the guidance was quite considerably raised. So the analyst expectation for the fourth quarter is 402 million USDs, and this was raised by Palantir to 418 million USDs. So that's pretty much that's a quite promising sign. And if you take a look at the market movements, the pre-market movements, then we can see that so Palantir is basically trading down almost 3%. So it seems based on initial market reactions that the market is not fully satisfied with the result. As you can see earlier, there was a spike in the price. It went up almost to 28%. That was before the report has been released. And after the release of the report, basically the price has been stumbling. Now it's down 3.5%. So it seems that basically the actual results have disappointed the markets. The guidance is not enough this time to give support to the stock price. So these pre-market movements indicate a red day for Palantir. Let's see what the actual trading would bring. And now let's quickly take a look at the chart of the stock. Let's see from a technical perspective what can we expect. So as you can see, guys, the stock price has been moving in an upward pointing channel since mid-May. We are hitting higher highs and higher lows. Very recently, the chart has retested the lower support line of the trend channel. The trend channel has been holding successfully the stock price, and the stock price has made an attempt to bounce back and to approach the higher resistance line of the channel. So basically on the midterm, the trend is pointing definitely upwards, but it's a very important question how this quarterly report would impact the price movements. So as we still see that the price is very close to the lower range of the channel, it might be possible, and taking into account the pre-market movements, it is kind of likely that the price is going to retest the lower trend line of the channel. And in terms of what can be expected next, I think this is going to be a very important indicator whether the lower support line of the channel would hold the price or the price would break below this level. So I think guys that this trading session would be basically very important in Palantir's performance and what we can expect in the upcoming weeks and months. So currently, I would just wait and see what the price action would be. If the lower resistance line is strong enough to hold the stock price, and based on that, I would formulate my trading strategy, meaning that if the price stays in the channel, that would represent a very good entry point. If the stock price breaks below that channel, that would mean that Palantir can fall out of the midterm upward trend, and basically probably it can move on the longer term downtrend. It can move in a longer term downtrend. As you can see, that's a longer term trend that can formulate, that is formulating here from February till the present trading days. So if this midterm upward trend breaks, basically the stock can continue its movement in a longer term downward trend. And in this case, it's basically I think it would make sense to wait a little bit. It would make sense to wait a little bit till the price corrects, and some good entry points would be available. So that's pretty much it that I wanted to cover with you guys. So let's see how this unfolds in the trading session, and I will be coming back with some more extensive analysis and more extensive review on the report and the stock itself. So thank you all for joining, and see you soon. Take care. Bye.